Continuing our in-depth coverage of the tensions between the U.S. and North Korea. The U.S. Air Force launched an unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile overnight amid growing threats from North Korea. The Minuteman III missile flew over 4,000 miles from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California into the Pacific. This is the fourth ICBM test this year, and it comes less than a week after North Korea's record-setting launch on Friday, which officials say could have reached most of the U.S. if it fired on a regular trajectory. With more in-depth coverage now, we are joined now by Eyewitness News analyst General Reginald Centracchio, talking more about the missile that the U.S. just launched. What's the purpose of the United States doing that?
Well, according to the news release that they put out, it was more or less to verify the effectiveness of the missile system itself. I have my own ideas as to why this particular time, even though they said it was planned. I think it was basically a timing situation where they wanted to demonstrate to North Korea that we also had the capability as they are demonstrating to us. Simultaneously, it makes us more appropriately prepared to do what we have to do, in the words of Vice President Pence.
But the U.S. isn't the only one launching missiles. China and Iran have at the same time as well.
Caroline, you're right on. In the last week, we've seen North Korea, Iran, and now China today launching missiles, each demonstrating they have the capability. And I'm not quite sure why China would do it at this particular juncture, perhaps to demonstrate to North Korea, but at the same time, it's no secret that China wants the United States out of the Pacific Rim. So where they come down on how they're going to be beneficial to the situation with North Korea, I don't think many people are really comfortable as to why they launched that missile.
All right, General, let's switch gears now. We're going to go to Leap Fest, which is being held in Rhode Island this weekend. Kind of talk about what that means for the state.
Leap Fest is an acronym for the International Parachute Competition that was started in Rhode Island well over 30 years ago. It's intended to have competition between our allies as well as the United States. This year we have 68 teams from 9 different countries. 36 of those are American teams and 32 foreign teams. And they compete as to how close they can get to this particular point on the ground by jumping out of helicopters at the West Elementary School on 108 down in West Kingston Elementary School. So we've been doing this for some time. If the weather's good, the first guy out of the airplane will be about 8:30 Saturday morning.
All right, General, as always, thank you so much for joining us.